Okay, whoa, don't go too far because you're going to get into the shot. I think we're too far. Go as far as you can to your right to the edge of that seat. There we go. Push that seat a little further over. Double, it won't be on this one. Won't touch it. Drop a double in it, please. And then, Roger, you're going to put a double, you're going to tip it down, you're going to take it as high as you can. Come right through here and just bring it top to the down.
Okay, finally.
Hold on, Mark.
From the side.
Yes, from that light. So that flag needs to go higher. Yeah. Take me out of that light completely here. There you go. Take a little more out. Come on, easy. Come on. No. Go on. Ha. I'm in it here, I'm out of it here. Great. Thank you, lad. Come on, please, on that light. Yeah. Don't move the light, just... Thank you.
Может, это последний Новый год.
Окей. Давай. Устроим Новый год по-большому.
Я походила до 45 килограмм.
First with the camera and shoot. Stand by. Positions, please. Okay. Do we need to mark anybody?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Picture next. Вышли все из дома. Ready, electric.
Don't even think about
Somebody's
it.
gloves.
Nicola?
Whose gloves?
Nicola? Oh, you're busy.
Have that HMI turned off right away, please.
I'll start down here.
Can you have them turn off that HMI?
The candle is going. Secret?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Best location I ever worked.
Oh, I've never seen one.
How's that, you?
Your last position is here, right?
Yes. Are you serious? Hey, gasoline.
Вот я рядом с генератором Арии. Надеюсь, нашла к вам.
Oh, now it's fun because now we take this.
Окей, Женя, дай знать, когда все готовы. Окей. Вышли все из кадра, ребятки, пожалуйста.
Hold on a second. Take this one on for a second. Did you get all the duct tape on here? Do you want it?
Tutti cameraman.
Reggie? Bene? Окей, stand by. Выйди сам из кадра, пожалуйста. Девочка, готов?
Action. Cut.
Окей. Женя и Федя, все немножко быстрее. Окей?
Dim it, turn it on. I'll find it. It's over here somewhere in the ENG, guys.
Молодец. Береги его.
Yeah.
If you want us to walk any faster, I have to be somehow close to it. I don't know.
Yeah. Why don't you guys? He's gonna tell them to hurry up.
Please. Дима, там на полу что-то отбрось. Валяется. Set.
Action. Сюда. Cut.
That's a cut.
We can black wrap this.
Huh? Well, I'm stealing the stuff out of it. Let me, do we ever see the fixture?
Yeah.
Do we ever see that fixture?
No. You can just black it. I can just block the actual.
You'll see that happen. How about if we soften it up some?
But I mean, they are dark anyway because we are in front of them. If we flag it, it's not it. Yeah, we just over from the mask. Yeah, black. Yeah, show you.
Okay, can you move?
How can I?
Nicola, can you move more distance and move like this? Before the you can just move.
I stay more distance, I see all this.
See the other stuff.
Okay, I can do this one. Okay, I can make it. And this one.
If we just take him out of it, let me just see you back in. Let's just see him back in. Let's just watch him back in.
Small C stand and
Come in, come in. I'm blocking this light anyway.
So you're not supposed to block. You have to have more distance here.
I see all.
Except I get no place to more to stand here. 86 to stand, make it a 10 by 12, baby nail on, and a screw gun, and a short arm, please.
How long, Peter?
I'd say 3 to 5.
Good.
This is all we need. Nicole, are you going to see this on the cross?
Okay, and after this you move.
Tape roll, please.
When you walk out from here, they walk into there.
So I'm going to take this off of that position, and right, and leave it open for everything else.
You just do what you need.
We should do that at the same data to insert on the hands and the lighter falling in the sink.
Am I safe there? Now what about through the crack? You don't keep
It's all right, I'll seal the crack.
We can
I'll
fix
seal the
this.
crack. I'll seal the crack.
Fix it there in front of me.
I think TV set have to do
What hand they should they insert? Try to hide your. Does he do it? He doesn't drop it with that hand.
No, I'll hide it. You will be.
What?
This is a fool.
I'm going to tell you in 2 seconds. As soon as I get Peter. That's the one, okay? Come down a little bit.
Up.
No.
Down.
Oh, too much. Come back up a little bit.
Coming up slow.
Up a little more.
Coming up slow.
Up a little more.
Coming up slow.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Hold that.
Down a point.
Hold that.
With my what?
Okay, Leo, I need place for my electrician's hair.
Okay, no problem. Okay, ребятки, прошу прощения, вам придется сейчас выйти. Yeah. I will just move them out. You can check makeup in the meantime.
Так, лэп, все в сторону, ребят.
Roll sound.
Какой состав?
Заблагорассудится.
Заблагорассудится.
Да, too complicated.
Как хочется.
Как захочется.
Так, тишина!
Есть тишина.
Командир. Roll sound.
Мы готовы. Леня.
So 149 Ron? Oh, 149.
Тихо, тихо.
Что? Что произошло?
Женя, хорошо, мне почему-то такая...
Давай, тихо, тихо.
Action. Fine.
Подальше, пожалуйста.
Поехали.
Репетиция, не уйдем.
Взмахнул рукой.
Action.
First, the oddness of the situation of myself acting in an American film made in Russia seemed to be quite an interesting experience to go through.
The character that you play in this film, how do you feel about him? What are you trying to project?
So, tell them they can pass, no? Можете...
Можно пройти. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel? It's well, it's quite amusing. It's a villain, you know. The way it happened, I was just sent the script. You know, I was surprised to learn that such film is made in Moscow. It's quite amazing that it can happen. You know, if you have asked me some years ago, I wouldn't dream about it. You know, not in my wildest dreams. I read the script. I found it quite amusing, and the character of this Kurylov even more amusing than the rest. It's a sort of swindler, antique dealer.
Do you enjoy playing the role that you're playing?
Sure, I enjoy it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it.
How has Russia treated you so far? How's your visit been here?
I haven't seen much of it. I came here once before for a few days, more as a tourist, or rather location scout. And this time I hardly had any time to see anything. I was somehow reduced to the set and the Oktyabrskaya hotel. You know. So most of it from the 5th floor of the hotel, you see. But the little that I did see, it's quite depressing. You know. I think it's more depressing than it was 2 or 3 years ago when I came here first time.
Your career has taken just a long story of where you've done all sorts of different projects you've worked on, actually different positions, different works as an actor, a stage actor, director, plays and whatnot. And now here you are acting. Where do you see yourself now as far as the development of your career?
Well, I'm still a film director, but I was actor first. I started as actor in the theater when I was a kid, so I'm familiar with this part of filmmaking.
In order of comfort, doing these different types of work, where do you feel most comfort?
Well, I feel various sort of satisfactions coming from different type of work. As a matter of fact, what I enjoy the most is probably working on stage, you know, like in the theater, with direct contact with the audience. I like this very much. I love filmmaking, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it, you know. But the theater gives you this immediate satisfaction. When something works, you feel the compensation right away, you see. With the movie, it all comes together months later, you know. But by profession, I consider myself a film director.
Would you say that playing in Metamorphosis in Paris was the most interesting work you have done so far?
Pardon me?
Playing in Metamorphosis.
Yeah, Metamorphosis in Paris was very rewarding, but very difficult physically, you see. Very demanding and tiring. And since we had matinees on Saturday, I think, and on Sunday I played 3 times within 24 hours, and that was very difficult. But it was a great fun and satisfaction to do it, because it was a hit, you know. So you feel the atmosphere, and you know, and the audience when the curtain goes up. I like that experience indeed. Do you want to go back to the theater? Yes. I have plans of going back to the theater, but right now I'm working on the script, and I hope to start the photography of a picture I want to do very soon in the spring, and that will take me probably a year, so I won't be able to do any theater before end of 91.
When it comes to theatre work, where would you like to play most?
Well, in Paris, yeah, really in Paris, yeah. Thank you.
Let me just
I'm with the microphone.
Unlasso you. Yeah, thank you.
Ну будете, говорю, пойдем все вместе сидишь. Перерыв же с места собирается.
What a piece of 216 on it also.
In this operator.
5 minutes. Нет, там еще take it off.
Не понял.
Little. И второй. Стоять.
Спасибо. Не, немножко. Не, возьми, Виталий. А мне немножко. Половину.
Скоро кинозвездой станешь.
Да. Хватит.
Ты как не черпать. Одно только не понял.
Да, здесь баллон. Надо спрашивать, кто хочет так.
Я тебе сейчас камеру разобью.
Нет,
Ой, давай Наташке возьму. Я не хочу. Я же вообще за файкой стою, да?
Да.
Want some bread?
Как же я пропустил? Ты видел?
Mr. Полански, you was born in Paris, as far as I know, and you studied your work in movie as assistant of Angela and Munch, and now you are a great, famous, world-famous film director. Some words about your life for Soviet televiewers, because unfortunately you are unknown for
Soviet Union.
Soviet Union.
What would you like me to say? What do you want to hear?
Yeah, please, some words about your life.
Like what? You have to ask me more concrete questions.
About your private life and about your life in movie making.
Well, my life in the movies, it's difficult in a short interview to tell you all my entire life, you know. I studied in the Łódź film school for 5 years, and then after that I made my first feature film in Poland called The Knife in the Water. But I started as an actor. When I was a child, I had a part in a play, in Katayev's play, Child of a Regiment, Syn Polka? What is it? Syn Polka. That's how I started, really, in theater in Krakow. I was born in Paris from Polish parents, and they returned to Poland shortly before the war. So these were my beginnings. Then I've played in some movies, small parts, in Wajda's films particularly. And then after the school, as I told you, I made my first film. I made some short films at the film school. One of them, called Two Men and a Wardrobe, was sent to a festival in Brussels and won a prize there, and that helped me to go to the West, where later I started working as a director, first in London on my first picture outside of Poland, which was called Repulsion. And I did another film there called Cul-de-sac, and a comedy called Vampire Killers. Then I went to the United States when I started working in Hollywood on the film called Rosemary's Baby.
You played in this film as an actor too?
No, in the Vampire Killers, yes, I played as an actor, yes, as well, yeah, with an old professor. I hope you saw this film. Then I worked in the United States and back in Europe again. I can't give you the whole list of films; would probably take too long and bore your viewers. I regret that my films haven't come here, except I think for Tess. I think Tess was shown.
With Nastasia Kinski's first.
With Nastasia Kinski, was her first picture.
The guest of our last program, Nastasia Kinski, and she said many beautiful words about you.
Really? Well, that's nice of her. I can say the same about her. It was really a wonderful experience to work with her on that picture.
Nastasia said that you are one of his teachers. She's teachers in the movie.
Well.
Now you are in Russia. What do you think about modern situation in Russia, and what for you Russia?
Well, the situation we all know is not very happy. It's tremendously difficult to see people going through so much hardship, you know, struggling for every item, you know, having problems with communications, with living, and now I'm returning to Paris tomorrow. Would be living happily without problems. It really breaks my heart to look at it. I truly hope that something will happen and that it will all get together and that you will have better lives to live in the future.
As far as I know, some months ago we shooted advertising movie commercials. What is it? New creative area or only business?
No, it's really business. There's nothing really interesting about making commercials, you know, in spite of what some directors say, because many directors in the West do commercials for money. This one I had another motivation, not only business. It was made for a magazine called Vanity Fair, and my wife was on the cover of this magazine, and there was a big article about her in it, and they asked me to do this commercial with her in it. So, you know, I thought it was combining pleasure with business.
Thank you. Please, some words about your creative plans.
I'm finishing a script now, which I want to shoot sometimes in the spring. I hope within 4 months I'll be able to start the picture. It's happening in Paris. It's contemporary, and it's a kind of a love story.
What do you think about Soviet cinema?
I haven't seen many Soviet films in recent years, you know, and in the last 5 years I haven't seen a single Soviet picture. You know. Now, when I return to Paris, I will have an opportunity of seeing Taxi Blues, because it opened in Paris and it's playing there with quite a success. I'm looking forward to seeing it. So.
What do you think about this film?
No, I haven't seen it. I will see it when I come back to Paris now.
What do you think about this film? You are a great film director.
It's getting long. I'm getting cold, you know. We have to speed it up.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Action. Тихо, тихо.
Тихо, не надо.
Давай.